The topic of Open Heaven Devotional July 12, 2025 is a simple prayer. Memory verse. Mark 1 verse 35. And in the morning, rising up a great while before day, he went out, and departed into a solitary place, and there prayed. Bible reading. James 5 verse 16 to 18. Verse 16. Confess your faults one to another, and pray one for another, that ye may be healed. The effectual fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much. 17. Elias was a man subject to like passions as we are, and he prayed earnestly that it might not rain. And it rained not on the earth by the space of 3 years and 6 months. 18. And he prayed again, and the heaven gave rain, and the earth brought forth her fruit. Message for today. Some years ago, a man's wife ran mad, and she was taken to a herbalist for treatment. After being with the herbalist for so long, she didn't get any better. Rather, she only grew worse. Somebody told me about the situation, and I decided to go and pray for the woman. When I got there, I said a simple prayer and left. After I left, some people contacted her husband and said, "This man came and prayed for only 2 minutes. 2 minutes of prayer for this kind of problem." Since they didn't believe that the prayer worked, they decided to take her to a psychiatric hospital. When they got there, the specialist said, "Let us observe this woman for a while so we can know the type of medication to administer to her." After 2 weeks, the specialist sent for her husband and told him, "If you say there is something wrong with this woman, then there must be something wrong with you." With no medication and just a simple prayer, she was healed completely. In 1 Kings 18 verse 36 to 38. Elijah's prayer that brought down fire must have just been for a few minutes. When ministers of God say simple prayers and great miracles happen, it is because they have spent hours with God in secret. When Jesus walked on the earth, he only had to speak once for every miracle he performed to happen. However, the Bible records in many instances that he would retreat from his disciples and other people to go to a solitary place to pray, just as we see in today's memory verse. This is the secret to simple prayers that carry so much power. Every time Elijah prayed in the Bible, his prayers were short and very effective. In 2 Kings 1 verse 9 to 12. When he decreed that fire should fall from heaven and consume the 2 captains and the soldiers they were in charge of, it was with a few words, "If I be a man of God, let fire come down from heaven and consume thee and thy 50. Today's Bible reading tells us the secret behind those simple but powerful decrees. Elijah was a man like us who prayed earnestly and fervently, and God answered him. James 5 verse 17. If you want to pray simple but powerful prayers in public, you must labor fervently and earnestly in prayers in the secret place. Profound public results are only birthed by intense secret sacrifices. Key point. The simple but powerful prayers that birth great miracles result from intense fellowship with God in secret. Bible in 1 year. Ecclesiastes 9 verse 12. Hymn 22. Sweet Hour of Prayer. Commentary. A simple prayer. Today's devotional reminds us that the true power of prayer lies not in its length, but in its depth. The story of the woman healed by a 2-minute prayer illustrates that miracles are often the result of intense personal communion with God, not dramatic public gestures. Just as Elijah prayed earnestly and witnessed extraordinary results, believers are called to nurture a secret place with God, where fervent prayers are poured out in humility and faith. Jesus, our greatest example, often withdrew early in the morning to commune with the Father, and this consistent practice empowered his miracles with just a word or touch. The core lesson: simple prayers spoken in public only carry weight when they are built upon private, disciplined fellowship with God. Don't underestimate the quiet hours in your secret place. They prepare you for powerful moments in the open. Thanks for listening. Like and subscribe.